Hi ladies, my name is Jola Kenalamu and this is The Belle Show. I want to welcome you to another exciting episode of The Belle Show, where we aim to touch the everyday woman. We want to help you discover your inner and your outer beauty, because yes, you are beautiful on the inside, you're beautiful on the outside, you are beautiful. Why? Because God made you, and God said you have been fearfully and wonderfully made. And we want to bring you a total package to feed your spirit, your soul, and your body. And so we go out of our way to bring content, to bring exciting topics that will help you discover who you are, that will help you become a better you in every area of your life, both physically, spiritually, and other aspects of your life. The Bible says, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in good health. And last time on this show, we were talking about the Belle and her gift. We had an amazing, outstandingly, wonderfully gifted and anointed woman of God right here with us in the studio. And we are glad to have her back once again on this episode. And she's going to be, shedding more light on the topic, the Belle and her gift. So today we're going to be talking about the Belle and her gift reloaded, because we really want to know how to harness our gifts, because we are gifted as ladies. Every single one of us has a special, unique gift that God has placed inside of us, and we need to know what that gift is. You need to know how to harness the gift. You need to know how to use the gift, how to take the gift from its raw state to the stage where it can be a blessing, where we can see the finished product, where it can, be a blessing to everyone around us. And today, I want you to be expectant. I want you to relax. I want you to give your girlfriend a call, tell them to tune in, because once again today we are back with the Belle and her gift. Don't go anywhere. We're taking a short break right now. We'll be right back.
It's exhilarating, it's invigorating, it's inspirational, it's fresh, and it's beautiful. It's Belle.
Yes, the Belle magazine is now out. You need to catch an exclusive interview with the First Lady of the Fountain of Life Church, Pastor Nomti Odukoya. Also, we featured Nikki Lauye, the Belle and her gift. We talked about the Belle and etiquette, the Belle and her food, nutrition tips with Kati Emiko. You really need to know what to eat and what not to eat. The Belle and her kids, the Belle and her pot, the Belle and beauty with Funto Ibioye. Fashion and style for the Belle of today. The Belle and her body. A lot of us, we're conscious of how we look. Jane is going to be giving you some fitness tips. We also talked about the Belle and her health, the Belle and her money, and lots more. You need to get your copy now.
Belle, touching the everyday woman.
You're welcome back. We're still here on the Belle Show, and today, like I said earlier on, we are reloading the topic, the Belle and her gift. Yes, you have a unique gift that is inside of you, that God has placed inside of you, and you need to discover it. Last time we saw how we could discover our gifts, by making sure you're in the right environment. You tend towards the thing that you love, the thing you have a passion for, and then you also need to register that you need to serve with your gift. Yes, there's a profit side of your gift, but you also need to serve with your gift. You need to learn, you need to constantly improve and develop yourself, because that gift inside of you is there raw, but you need to begin to sharpen it, to begin to iron it, so that it can indeed be a blessing to your generation. And like I promised you the last time on this show, that we just had to have her back, because there is so much that we are yearning to hear from her. Like I said the last time, she's a graduate of creative arts from the University of Lagos. She actually told us that she studied theater theater art, which is very exciting for me. She's a prolific music writer and composer. She's a powerful vocalist, well-traveled. She has performed on great platforms across Nigeria and other several African countries, in many cities and states in the UK and in the US also. She is a parent's first daughter and the fourth of 7 children. She's from Delta State, although was born and bred in Ibadan, Oyo State, where she had a primary and some of her secondary education. She completed her secondary school in Lagos, and she also has an OND from the Yaba College of Technology. She started a music career about 2 decades ago, singing in churches and campus fellowships and also directing a lot of choirs. She has written and performed a number of jingles for many product and corporate organizations, one of which is the popular AIT jingles. First among the rest is A, the best is I, you know, and all of that. Our dream is to have a music center where God's name will be lifted up, and one which should be a model to lovers of good music within the shores of Africa and beyond. She's a hardworking, talented, creative, and highly industrious wife and mother. She's very passionate, and she's a dedicated team player who believes in God and humanity. Her philosophy in life is love God and be a blessing to humanity. She's a music consultant. She's also the CEO of GPK Music and the leader of the award-winning gospel group Midnight Crew. Once again, Belle, it is my pleasure to welcome to the Belle Show Patricia Wajiki.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for coming back. We're so delighted to have you back. And you know, just before we start talking, I need to apologize to you, and all the Bells are joining me to apologize to you, because there's something we normally do on this show that, you know, we got so carried away the last time in everything that we were doing, and I forgot to present to you your very own Belle glass cup customized for you. So that lovely looking green colored glass cup there is for you, for our special Belle of the day.
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow. It's so amazing to have you back on set with us on this episode. The last time we were talking about how to develop your gift. I mean, and it's amazing because, you know, I know, we're not talking about parenting today, but that your father saw something in you and he kept telling you, because our parents, they're like we believe them above everybody else. So even if we as parents can see something in our children and keep assuring them, because if we go out there, people will tell us, oh no, you're not really gifted, you can't sing. At times, not because they're not telling the truth, not because there is no gift in you, but because they just feel, no, I'd rather deal with somebody else, but there's nothing really in it for me. But it's such a blessing to be able to, as a father or as a mother, to look at your child and encourage them and tell them there is something in you, and look at where God has brought you thus far. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Really
we just celebrate the grace of God upon your life.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
So we were talking about, you know, we've talked about how to discover our gift. You know, we make sure we serve with the gift and we harness it. But I also know that, you know, yes, you knew that this was your gift, you know, and this is what God wanted you to do. I'm sure that there have been some water that's passed under the bridge. There's been a lot of challenges. You probably got to some point that you felt, oh no, I'm not doing this again. It's not working. I mean, I'm not saying, because there will be challenges.
Yes,
challenges are part of life. Yes. How do you overcome those challenges that you meet in your way as a talented lady?
Well, yes. I also learned that it's just very good to tell ourselves the truth. As in, sometimes you just sit yourself down and say, what is the truth about the situation? I can remember that I had some friends in my growing up and in working towards my career. They don't believe that I have anything on my inside. Maybe they've never, maybe there was no insight, or they were like, why will I let her know how unique she is and all that? So, and I really wanted to be their friend. I just wanted to hang around them because I'm this very deep, quiet person, but a lot could be going on in my mind. I'm not like, the first thing you will see is not that, oh, she's very expressive, no. but there's a deep thing running on my inside.
That's an irony, though, because we all think Patricia is,
yes, yeah. Well, when I'm at the,
that's where you know that somebody is really anointed, because a lot of times you see people on stage and they are doing their thing, and then you meet them once more, like, isn't this a person that I just saw?
Just go back far to another.
Yeah, but that's amazing.
No, that's just me. But when I'm just doing what I'm doing, you see the other side. But when I'm just at the back side, you just see me, my mind works more that time. But when I'm on stage, everything, my head, my hands, my body works. But when I'm off stage, my mind works more. But one of the challenges was that I had to lose those friends.
Okay.
Because they were not in support with what I want to do, what I'm doing. They cannot even say anything good about it. Maybe because they don't want to say it, so that maybe our head don't get big, or why are we going to tell her that she's a very fantastic singer or a fantastic player, or maybe they don't want to say all that. I wanted to be their friend, but at some point I had to choose between them and what I see ahead of me, that it's very huge. And they went to this very bright schools, and you want to learn from them, because they're just very intelligent, very bright. They have everything all together to themselves and all that. So you want to be their friend. But when that was in church, there's this clique group where, okay, what school are you? What school are you? So it wasn't like we're in the same school. Yeah. So we're just in the same church, but I wanted to be their friend, but I realized that they are not they don't appreciate anything, that you have around you. When all the people say, oh, that was beautiful, your presentation in church today was nice, they will even say, oh, that was true. Oh, they're like,
right. So they didn't appreciate the gift. They didn't value the gift.
No. I just realized that if I continue to, hang around them, there would be a lot of trouble. So what I did was I just had to let them go, and I had to face my life and my career squarely. So one of the challenges means that I had to lose some friends. You understand? Some people, they say, oh, as a young person, you party away, you dance away, you do a whole lot of things away. So when they want to go, hey, oh, there's a party somewhere. Oh, can we go? It's so person's birthday, but we're rocking in the club and all that. I'm like, really? Excuse me. You know what? I'm not going to say, oh, you're a Jew girl, Jew. You don't know what's up, man. Okay, then let's leave that Jew girl.
Association is important. I mean, you will have to lose some.
You have
definitely
to lose some.
as
so
a
those were the
gifted
challenges.
lady. I remember what the Bible said about Mary when she met Elizabeth. When she went to see Elizabeth, when Elizabeth, the Bible said that her baby lived. Something, there was a connection.
That's right.
So and perfectly understand what you're saying. There are some friends that you really want to keep because you feel, okay, I'll get something from them, because maybe whatever they have more of something that you don't have. But then you now have to see, they don't appreciate your gift, they don't appreciate you, they don't love you. So Belle, if you are working with anybody that don't appreciate your gift, in fact, you might be thinking maybe you're not gifted.
That's right.
Because those people cannot see anything good inside of you. But you need to really ask yourself, am I supposed to be in this association?
That's right. So I lost some friends, and I just knew that even when I wanted to get married, a lot of, well, calm, calculated, tall, handsome, good looking, guys came my way, but I had to, part of the sacrifices and the challenges, I had to look at, I had to just be sure that, okay, this direction that I'm going, this place that I'm going, this direction that I'm going in life, who is the best partner to make this journey with, so because I place much more priority on what life become of me than any other thing. So these are just the basic things one have to really check out. But if you don't look deep and look ahead, you can just choose anything, and those things begin to give you problems. But if you look ahead where you're going to, and you say, okay, if I have to go this direction, this is the person that I need in this direction, and that also influenced the kind of people I move with. That also influenced the kind of people I hang out with, and that also affected marriage also.
Also, that's powerful. That's interesting because, you know, somebody said you are the same person that you are right now. You will be on the same spot that you are right now in 5 years' time. But for two things: the people that are around you and the books that you read. You know, and we need to understand that as ladies, you know, it can be challenging because, well, maybe not any longer. They used to say it's a man's world, you know, but if a guy steps and says, oh, I have this gift in here, everybody's behind him. But, you know, at times it can be challenging for us as women that we know that, okay, there is a gifting inside of me, there is something inside of me. You know, you really need to surround yourself with people that will believe in your gift. And you know, I remember I was talking to somebody the other day, and she was saying how much of a blessing her husband was with regards to the gifting that was in her, and how well God, you know, was using that gift to be a blessing. And she said, you know, if she had married somebody else, you know, it would be an entirely different story. So if you're not yet married, you know, there is a gifting inside of you. You need to make sure that whoever, you know, I can't just get into somebody's car and say, oh, I'm going somewhere. I need to ask the person, where are you going?
That's right.
You know, if our destination is not the same thing, then I don't have no business riding with you. So you need to understand that I must associate myself to the right people, and it might be painful. I need to cut some people off from my life if they are not going to, you know, help me with the gift. I need to cut them off. We have to surround ourselves with people that will help us, you know, and help us to get to where God wants us to get to. All right, Pastor, let me ask you this last question. How do you balance your gift, you know, with your family life, you know, with the kids, with the husband? Because I mean, yes, when you're still single, you can do whatever you like, you know, that gift can just be pushing you. But I think there comes to a point that there just has to be balance. How do you balance that out while you don't give up on the gift? Like the guy that went to bury his gift and said, no, I mean, I don't think I want to use this again, because the gift is meant to be used for as long as we are still here on earth. But at the same time, you don't want, because of that gift. I've seen people lose their marriages because of their gift, you know, because the kids don't even know. Someone was telling me about a woman that she said she got to the house and the kids didn't recognize her, because anytime they needed anything, they would go to the husband, they would go to the dad, they would go to the nannies, they would go to, but so my mom is that they don't even, it doesn't make any difference to them that mommy, because mommy is so busy, you know, chasing the gifts. But how do we actually strike a balance?
There are different sides to this all. Some of the gifts will take you very far. Some of the gifts keeps you at home. Right. Some of the gifts, you know, it all depends, takes you around. Well, maybe our life maybe I would just say that maybe for every time we should just create what we call maybe barracks, where if they post you to any state, you move with your family. Okay. If they post you to any side, of course, if these military people, that's how they move. The police, that's how they move. They just move with the family. The family is very important, that we should first of all consider before all the other things that we do. For someone like me, really, what I do is, fair enough, I'm very close. The man I got married to also understand what I do. That's what he does, do music. And what we do is, when I'm away, he's at home. Okay. When I'm home, he's away. Okay. So then, for a better maybe in a year, in another maybe like 4 to 6 months, we're all together. In fact, in 13 years, really, it's very challenging to say, but in 13 years now, I could really tell you that this year is the first time in 13 years that I will be home for the whole year. Wow. As in home in Nigeria, not going anywhere in 13 years. And that is really very, very, but it was just a decision. Yes. You know? I've worked like last year very well, and I told myself that next year I'm not going anywhere, and I saved for that year. So no extra expenses than what I have planned. Rather, more should come in than any figure going out. So I planned towards it, and I stayed by that plan. And even when everybody say, please, come to Jerusalem, come to Jesus, come to, I said, no way, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to be.
So it takes discipline.
It takes discipline,
you have
yes,
to be
and
disciplined.
you have to really sacrifice. You have to be disciplined. You have to really sacrifice, and you just get there.
That's amazing. That's profound. You have to be disciplined. You know, your gift is supposed to be a blessing, and you really want to wait on God and get yourself in a place where He can give you wisdom to make sure that this gift does not take you out of the other things that will create trouble and problem in your life. You know, you need to be disciplined. You need to have self-control, and at times it's not easy. It can be really painful. You know, you can really feel, oh, if I sign this deal with that person, this will come. But then you need to think about it. How is it going to affect my family? How is it going to affect the people around me? But you need to know that when you do things God's way, God is a God of principle. When you do things His way and you follow His principle, the blessing will always come. And I love this place in the Bible that says, what do we have that we have not received?
That's right.
Yes, that gift is in you, but God gave it to you, and you better know that just like that everything can come to an end. So we need to just be able to submit ourselves to God, that this gift, and place it in God's hand, and we will not allow the gift to drive us. Rather, we should drive that gift in line with God's purpose for our lives. And I know that as we do that, our lives will not be the same again, and indeed our world will begin to celebrate us. It's been a wonderful time once again that we've had today on the Belle Show. This episode, I believe that some people are already beginning to receive direction as to how to harness their gift, how to bring it out, and whatever challenges they are facing, that they can overcome it. Thank you so much once again for taking time out to be with us on this episode. Let's go on another short break right now. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
It's exhilarating. It's invigorating, it's inspirational, it's fresh, and it's beautiful. It's Belle.
Yes, the Belle magazine is now out. You need to catch an exclusive interview with the First Lady of the Fountain of Life Church, Pastor Nomti Odukoya. Also, we featured Nikki Lauye, the Belle and a gift. We talked about the Belle and etiquette, the Belle and a food, nutrition tips with Kati Emiko. You really need to know what to eat and what not to eat. The Belle and a kids, the Belle and a pot, the Belle and beauty with Funto Ibioye. Fashion and style for the Belle of today. The Belle and a body. A lot of us, we're conscious of how we look. Jane is going to be giving you some fitness tips. We also talked about the Belle and a health, the Belle and a money, and lots more. You need to get your copy now.
Belle, touching the everyday woman.
You're welcome back. We're still here talking about the Belle and our gift, and I'm sure you've gained a lot of insight that will help you become a better person and help you discover your unique gift. Pat, I want you to look into the camera and encourage somebody today that's watching us. Let's have your final words.
I just want to say that to my friends out there watching, it's very important you tell yourself the truth about life, and your decision has to be upright. You don't have to play games with yourself. Just once you know that this is what I want to do, you have a price to pay. Just pay the price, pay your dues, and fly. Because when you have paid your dues, you're good to go. But if you don't want to pay your dues, you just want to have everything right now, it does not work that way. Just be focused, be patient, be diligent, be sincere, be faithful, and before you know it, you are just where maybe your dreamland. Yes, let me just put it that way, your dream place. God bless you.
Yes, you can get to that dreamland if you stay focused, diligent, disciplined, and hook up to God, because it's the source of all inspiration. This has been another wonderful episode of The Belle Show, and I'm sure you have been blessed. We've been talking about the bell and our gifts. Remember, you have a unique gift that God has placed inside of you, and you need to begin to work that gift and allow God to make that gift a blessing in your life and to the life of the people around you. Remember, you can hook up with me on Facebook, on Twitter, you can also send me an email. All the information you need to do that is rolling on your screen right now. Until another time that we come to you on The Belle Show with another exciting episode, remember, God loves you. Stay blessed and stay beautiful. I love you. Bye.